Morning. Every time when I stand here, I feel very nervous, but I feel very happy. Just now, Jen asked me if you felt cold, you dress a skirt. I said, no, I felt very warm because all of you come here. It is a very good encouragement for us because you know our English is not very good. So thank you for attending. Thank you for listening. My name is Xiaojuan. I come from Northwest Normal University, Gansu province of China. Sorry. Today I will introduce my research to you. It includes three topics. The first topic is about my research domains. The second topic is my study on minority bilingual education. And the third topic is my study on minority gender education. Then I will introduce it one by one. Then my research domains include three important domains. The first is educational research methods, especially qualitative research methods. My master dissertation adapted on action research, and my doctoral dissertation adapted on educational anthropology research. And the second domain of my research is gender education. It is especially minority female education. My recent monograph book on Dongxiang nationality female education was published last year. And the third domain of my research is bilingual education, especially Tibetan Chinese bilingual education. I lead a scientific research project in this area funded by China Ministry of Education. The second topic is my study on minority bilingual education. I will introduce it in three aspects. The first is, why was I interested in bilingual education research? My interest in Tibetan bilingual education research began 10 years ago when I was a graduate student. I was so fortunate to have many chances to conduct surveys in the Tibetan area of Gansu province. Slowly, a confusing phenomenon attracted me. The 5th grade and the 6th grade students can't communicate with me in Chinese. The students are in the Tibetan area. I was very surprised because the students began to learn Chinese from grade 1. So I began to think what they were doing during the 5 to 6 years of bilingual teaching and learning. Why was the students' capacity to communicate in Chinese so low? How could I help to improve their second language level? So I began to do my action research. After several weeks of observation, I found that there were two factors that might account for this consequence. The first was the teacher's low capacity to communicate in Chinese and improper teaching methods. The second factor was the deficiency of the second language learning environment in the Tibetan areas. The second aspect is how did I conduct this research? The following year, I conducted action research on how to improve Chinese teaching in a boarding primary school serving nomadic Tibetans. I did a lot of preparation work the first half of the year, such as reviewing the literatures about bilingual teaching and action research, studying relevant theories, and completing action research training with a scholar from Taiwan. Then I went to the school myself and conducted a half-year action research there. The project adapted action research as the principal approach while incorporating other specific research methods, such as interviews and observations. Also, I collected the students' work and analyzed the work. I conducted the research as two phases. In the first phase, I taught a comprehensive activities course, which combines contents from music, physical education, and fine arts curricula, and they included activities such as playing games, telling stories, singing songs, drawing pictures, and holding dinner parties with students. The course built a good environment for the students' second language learning. It changed the students' attitude and improved their Chinese performance. It also attracted the teachers' attention to my research and stimulated their interest in trying new teaching methods. The research in the first phase laid a foundation for the second phase, which was collaborative in nature. The second phase, I worked very closely with Mrs. Xiaojuan, this is a Tibetan name, in design and implementing instruction plans, identifying problems, and reflecting and search for solutions. Throughout the process, we explored and developed an effective way of teaching Chinese. As a result, her teaching style changed noticeably. The third aspect is what were the achievements obtained in the research. To the students, the research demonstrated that the comprehensive activities course is an effective way to raise the performance in Chinese proficiency among Tibetan students. To the teachers, involving teachers in action research is the key to changing their teaching ideas and improving their teaching practice. To me, the satisfying improvements and achievements obtained in the research stimulated my interest and enhanced my confidence in bilingual teaching research to a large extent. And I keep doing this kind of research project with funds from the China Ministry of Education. Another interesting study of mine is about minority gender education. Why was I interested in minority gender education research? I want to answer this question. Several years ago, I participated in the research of China-UK Gansu Basic Education Project. The project offered me many chances to conduct surveys in the minority areas. I found the girls' school dropout phenomenon was very serious in Dongxiang nationality primary schools, especially at grade 4 and grade 5. I didn't know why this phenomenon would exist under the situation of free and compulsory national education policies and the idea of knowledge can change your fate and education can influence your life. So I decided to do in-depth research on it. After a half-year fieldwork study in 2008, I found the main cause of girls' school dropout in Dongxiang nationality primary schools. That was, on a deep level, caused by the unique customers and gender cultures of Dongxiang nationality, which existed in the families, communities, and schools in the form of hidden curricula. Even more important, this kind of customer and gender cultures would have a potential and powerful effect on Dongxiang girls' gender identities and gender role socialization process. As a result, it increases the probabilities of Dongxiang girls' school dropout to a large extent. Also, the research result shows that the customers and the cultures of Dongxiang nationality convey the concept of male-centered gender stereotypes and gender biases. Unexpectedly, of all the factors, the objections from families, especially from mothers, is the biggest barrier on Dongxiang girls' way to school and staying in the school. So that's my research. Thank you very much. If you're interested in my studies and wanted to know detailed information about it, please let me know. I can introduce it after the presentation. Thank you again. Thank you.